on a 4-5 throwing. Brody got his back to
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. If you look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. So, on the floor for Memphis, Jaren Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Clark in at the 5 down low. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, NP in the last matchup against the Raptors had a huge game. He ended up with 37 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Hey, Allie, thanks for the great report. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Wizards. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. In the center of things, Morant.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so, MV will bring it up for Washington. They've led by as much as 10. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Well, they just never looked comfortable out there, and part of that is the defense they were facing.
From deep. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
To huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And Washington making a change here. Middleton's checked in. And here's MP for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 35.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Edey finds Morant. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. MP grabs the miss. Washington leading now by 4. Launches a 3. MP drills the 3.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Wells. Aldama with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Morant against McCollum. And he gets the bucket. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Puts up a 3. And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. And the first half is now in the books. Wizards lead by 8. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting. New topic. Fellas, we've got a number of strong contenders for this year's three-point contest.
The three-point.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
They've got Corey Kispert, MP out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Bagley, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Here's Edey. Hasn't made one yet. Morant on what a jam!
Wow.
What a jam!
And leave it up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's it. Connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Grant, and it's Memphis with another.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you gotta also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The first free throw is good. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
And yes, it's good. MP's got 48.
The desire to win,
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you, Kevin.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, MP. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep. MP looking around. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Lets it go with the three. Good! Another from 3.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps knocking them down from deep.
Greg, he has just exploded from beyond the arc. That last make tying him for second in most threes in the game. Sinks the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
And within the bigger picture of the...
And again for 3.
And he's outclassed his previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away, making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range.
They're scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Carlton Carrington's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. No good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Jerome deciding where to go with it. No good that time.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
He was all alone on that one. MP's got 57 points.
MP looking solid from there.
Now here's Morant for three. The rebound by Carrington. Washington leading now by 13. The three from MP. And another one.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Well, he is tied for the fourth most 60-point games during a single season. Just whoa! What a play!
And we all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. MP outside. Launches it. Aldama with the rebound. It's Morant in the corner. Morant with another miss. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Washington out in front. They lead. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy.
Wizards leading by 10. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. The front court is Wells and Jackson. Then there's Edey. Then there's John Morant. Here's MP. Grizzlies with the rebound. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Morant with a wide open look. And the lead is down inside single digits. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And that three-point shot has really evolved for Ja, becoming a bigger part of his game.
MP. MP's good from way out there.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Now Edey. Morant outside. And down goes the three.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you.
MP inside. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now here's Morant. From 15 feet away, it's good.
This is what Morant does best, a natural scorer who does it in a variety of ways.
Down he goes for three.
To imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Does not go. Washington leading now by 10. Takes the three. Yet another bucket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Now Jackson puts up the three. Not that time. It won't go.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
MP. He's off from three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the shot will go down.
Well, Jackson Jr. is an efficient rebounder, and he knows to send that one right back.
And that one falls for Jackson. Here's McCollum. And what a great job he's doing as a playmaker out there.
No doubt about it. And guys, the best players play for their teammates, not for themselves.
Here's Jackson. Missed on the three.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
MP. One goes. Incredible.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offense.
defensively.
The points just keep adding up.
MP, I noticed your parents were sitting courtside for the game tonight. Is this their first NBA game that they've ever attended?
And it's kind of a big deal for me, Jennifer Quintana. They own a restaurant in Vermont. It's called the Parkwood Diner, amazing place. But as long as I can remember, it's been open 7 days a week. And like my dad, I think this is the first time he's ever taken a vacation.
Would you like to invite them over?
Yeah, you okay with that?
Bring them on over.
Yeah. Ma, Pa, come on over, come on. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Jennifer.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi.
I gotta know, what was it like raising such a promising young athlete?
Well,
Oh, he was just the sweetest little boy. He never gave us any problem.
Except for the grocery bills. I mean, he ate like a horse.
It takes a lot of calories to build into an NBA player, right?
Yeah, but there was a 2-year stretch where he only ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I mean, he eats what? He had like 5 of them for dinner?
Oh, at least. And then he'd wash it down with orange juice.
That's a disgusting combination.
He'd get constipated all the time,
Because
too.
he refused to eat anything green.
Oh, my.
No rubbish.
No spinach.
Nothing.
Sure. Look, Jennifer, do we have what we got here?
Thank you both for your enlightening anecdotes.
We're gonna go now.
Okay.
That was an interview.
Okay.
Bye,
Bye.
Jennifer.
Bye, Jennifer.
See you soon.
Embarrassed?
Yes.
Good.
Why would you bring my bowel movements up on national TV?
Because it's necessary.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside...
Good game, MP. Yo, 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 MP checking in before the final game of my Rookie Revenge Tour. And as promised, your boy has been shining against the alleged cream of the crop from this year's draft class.
Do you think you've already proven you're one of the top rookies?
Oh, for sure. You know, I just hope no scouts lose their job over it, though. They got families to feed.
That's real
That's
kind
real.
of you.
Yeah.
It's real kind of you, MP.
Thank you. I'm a killer on the court, but I'm a nice guy off of it. That's the duality of MP.
Yo, MP, let's go.
know what? I'll try the coach again right now.
You know, that's a good idea. I might have to do that myself.
Right?
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be at this time of the season, Doris, about midway through the schedule. What's the chief concern for most teams?
Well, the priority is always health, right? Teams try to weather the storm of a long season. But the other thing is chemistry, that intangible that maybe you can't define specifically, but when it exists, boy, it's special.
And you look at this rookie class, MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
Well, so far, I'd say he has matched exactly what he set out to do. If MP isn't right at the top of his rookie class, he's got to be in a tie for the top contenders. His performance this year has been nothing short of remarkable.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. They've got Fears. He's out there with Jordan Poole. Yves Missi out there with Herb Jones. And it's Queen in at power forward. Doris. After starting his career with the Warriors, Jordan Poole is trying to prove he can be counted on as a leader.
And let's remember, B.A., Jordan is a player who is just entering his prime. The championship he won with the Warriors should be really instructive about what it takes to be great in this league. When you've played alongside Stephen Curry, you have an understanding of what it takes. And for Jordan, it's just about putting in the work and continuing to grow.
Come on, man, so aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
That's the Queen. Poole outside. Here's Fears, covered by MP. Got it.
Yeah, well, they thought they had Fears contained, but the rookie is so springy, just tough to stop.
Here's MP, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following. That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
From outside the arc. Good. Another from 3.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. To the inside. Missi's shot is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 10 points.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Fears shot is off.
Just their first miss of the night. They've been aggressive, and they've been proficient.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Philadelphia played some That's an amazing number of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
That's good stuff, Allie. Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines. Gus?
That's a good approach. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You look at Washington, boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
You know, for Washington, they hyped it up at the start of the year, but haven't really followed through. They're so disappointed, and really, so are their fans.
All talk, no walk. Simple as that. They just don't match up with the better teams in the NBA. Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And here's MP from outside again for three.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for fourth most made in a season. Poole against Coulibaly. Launches it. Jordan Poole. That one's good. Poole's got 8 points.
What a response by Jordan Poole. Not sure you want to duel with him from beyond the arc.
And here's MP. Connects again from distance.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves him into fourth place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen very often. Jones from outside. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And the basket by MP.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Coulibaly against Poole. Here's Spears. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. MP outside. Got it off in time. No good on the buzzer beater. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
George out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's MP, then there's Johnson, and it's Branham in at the point. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
Pass to Looney. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Here's Hawkins over MP. Hawkins can't get it to go.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
MP, that one's good.
Well, you can't allow MP to be able to score it.
And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Champagny. He's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Branham. And then for New Orleans, Jones, he's checked in for Looney. Poole comes in for Hawkins. And it's Spears in for DeJounte Murray. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And here's a look at some numbers for MP.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Pass to Jones. Here's Fears, covered by MP. Now here's Poole. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Champagny. MP scanning the floor. MP with a step. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Pelicans trail by 15. Poole outside. Pass to Fears. And here's Poole. This one for three. And Fears hits from deep. Fears has got 7 points.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the details. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That's for certain. Shams, thank you for the report. Bagley's checked in for Washington. And the Pelicans also making a change. Queen, he's checked in for Bay. Here's MP. There's the drive. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
Pelicans trail by 14. Pass to Fears. 4-3. Rebounded by Champagny. The Wizards have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. And again for three.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for third all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And so it's MP making things happen for Washington. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And hello.
Who needs a multifaceted approach when you can dominate in the lane like this? It has been impressive.
And moving things along. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
No, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
So for the Pelicans right now, we've got Yves Missi, Jordan Poole out there with Fears. Then it's Herb Jones, and it's Queen in at the 4 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Fears shot is off. Wizards leading by 20. Kispert, the pass to MP. From downtown, good! Another from 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for third most made threes in a season. A nice shot by Fears.
And right now, Fears is showing you just how dangerous a scorer he can be. This rook is on fire right now.
From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Fears. He's got 14. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Wizards.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, strong transition play is something MP will need to be consistently capable of in this league.
Pass to Fears. Now here's Jones. Here's Fears. Nice move. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
Now, this is frustrating. You come out to start the second half. You've made one of your first 4 shots.
A nice shot by MP.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
New Orleans calls timeout. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you've got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against. You can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take the thing you've got. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Poole shot is off. And Washington with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. A nice shot by MP.
I just love the ball.
The Pelicans have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. And the foul called on MP. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, with your 4th foul, you are going to have to be selective with how you guard and how physical you are.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. George, he's checked in for Bagley. Whitmore comes in for Champagny. Johnson, he's checked in for Kispert. And Branham subbed in for Koulibaly. And a change for the Pelicans. Murray's checked in. MP, that was good.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Messi. Here's Spears. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And again, New Orleans no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
B.A., I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Jones. They kick it out to Murray. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Easily grabbing this one.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP. You broke the half-century mark.
Thank you, everyone, for making it out and supporting your team. We hope to see you again soon at our next home game.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course it does.
Over to you, B.A.
Thank you, Dominic. And that about...
Let's go right MP, over here. Over here.
MP, please.
Malin. Look, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I believe I'm the front runner, but I can't. Xander, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. You got a fun theme for us? You got to finish the season strong.
Definitely. Start rolling. What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, here to announce that for the rest of this season, I'll be covering the MVP race on my social media channels.
You think you're the favorite?
Of course I do. But to be the best, you gotta beat the best. So I'm gonna highlight games against the top MVP contenders to show the voters why I'm the only choice that makes sense.
All right. And what does being an MVP mean to you? People do have different definitions.
To me, it's simple. The MVP is the best player in the league. That's it.
Well, how does team success factor into it?
An MVP should be able to drag any group of guys to 500. After that, it all comes down to your supporting cast. So, the MVP might be on the best team in the league, but he may not be. He just shouldn't lose any more games than he wins.
What should the viewers look for in these games you highlight?
Well, you'll see me and other top contenders on the court at the same time. If you watch these games and come away thinking I'm the best player,
Be in the house.
All right, MP, how important are these head-to-head matchups against other MVP types compared to your overall body of work?
well, you got to bring it every night, or you're not in the discussion. You know, when these voters are trying to choose a winner, these are the type of games they take into consideration.
That's fair. Any predictions for tonight?
Yeah, you know, it's going to be a fun one. He's a great player, so he wants it as much as I do, so it's going to be a shootout. MP out. How was that?
Great, bro. I think I got it.
Cool. My mom's coming.
You good?
Hey, what's up, Ma?
Everything's okay, honey, but I'm at the hospital with his father.
A hospital? Why are you at a hospital?
He had chest pain, and they checked it out. It's looking like he technically had a heart attack.
A heart attack,
He's
Ma?
okay. He's okay, honey. He wants you to know that.
Wait, Ma, slow down.
I know you have the game today, and your father didn't even want me to call you, but I think that you have a right to know.
I don't, Ma, this sounds serious.
The doctors say it's very mild, as far as these things go, anyway. Look, honey, I'd let you talk to him, but he's getting tests right now.
No, Ma, I'm coming home.
No, honey, he made me promise that I wouldn't let you do that. I know it sounds scary, MP, but he's okay.
This doesn't feel right, Ma.
Your father's a fighter. You know that, and he'll be very upset if you miss this game because of him.
Yeah, that sounds like Dad.
It's what he wants.
Well, how are you holding up?
I'm fine. I'm a little rattled, but I'm okay.
I'm calling as soon as the game's over, so you make sure you have your phone by your side, okay?
Of course. I love you very much, MP. Good luck tonight.
I love you too, Ma. And tell Dad I love him as well, and that I'm gonna see him soon.
Yeah, so, you know, Jokic isn't just an MVP. He's one of the greatest offensive centers of all time.
Yeah. Once he gets the ball in his hands, he's gonna make something happen.
His decision-making is elite, and he's one of the greatest passers in the history of our game. The second you make a mistake, he pounces.
Yeah, if his three ball is falling, it might be curtains for us.
Right. So we need to make him uncomfortable from the first possession. Front him in the post, deny the entry pass.
Maximum effort every play. I got it.
And you've got to talk. You've got to talk. He'll pick apart doubles if we don't rotate. Hesitate on the switch and you're dead.
Yeah.
You're shaking, MP.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for MP.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And now Washington's starting group. Chris Middleton is out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's MP. Then it's Bagley. And it's McCollum in at the point guard position. And for the Nuggets, Murray out there with Hardaway. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then there's Peyton Watson. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Now let's go courtside for a report on MP's history-making season.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range. Guys?
Well, he is a real flamethrower. Thanks. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently. Right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And the Wizards making a change here. Kispert's checked in. This has truly been a special era, Clark, for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
A three from MP. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Johnson outside, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. Washington's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. MP, no good.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
To the middle. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Watson.
There's just no stopping Jokic on the inside.
MP outside. The three-pointer is right on target. MP's got 11 points.
He is on one right now, getting to his spots and executing.
Hardaway is screen on McCollum. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
MP, no good. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
It's good from long range. He's got 14.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So we got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. So, the Wizards 5 right now. With Koulibaly. Then it's MP. And it's McCollum in at the point. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He had 57 points, and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And for Christian Braun, 3 high school state titles, then a national championship in college. And now Clark, an NBA champion in Denver.
Yeah, you can count the guys that have done that in the history of the NBA on maybe 2 hands. It might only be 1. You'd have to categorize him as a winner, if nothing else. I mean, and his game is all about quality. I mean, he does everything. He moves well without it. He can shoot it. He can drive it. He defends well. I mean, he's just a throwback all-around good guard.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
On the wing, another one falls for Washington.
MP showing you the ability to stop on a dime for that pull-up J.
Murray outside. Here's Brown. And the 3 off target.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
In the corner, Holmes with it. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Washington. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Murray. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Washington making some changes. Bagley, he's checked in for Kispert. And Middleton subbed in for Koulibaly. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Back to Hardaway. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic kicks to Hardaway. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Hardaway has got 8 points.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Here's MP. MP finishes inside.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Watson. They grab their own miss. Oh, Jokic powering inside.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
That one, no good. And so it's MP making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The defense should get a talk. They've been getting splashed on all game. And I'm just sitting back watching the show.
Changing gears a little now, guys, what do you make of the All-Star voting? And that is it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Murray. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Jokic in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the groove that David Adelman's going out there with to start the second half. The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here for the night, and he makes the first. Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And the basket by MP.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Watson for 3. He can't get it to go. Washington leading now by 14. The 3 from MP. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 43 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Watson. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, a promising mid-range game that's highlighted by strong fundamentals and mechanics. Hardaway Jr., a productive scorer.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Good on the triple. Watson's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Johnson outside. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Hardaway with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. 13 points in the game.
We are seeing Hardaway Jr. at his very best. Sometimes he flat out can simply take over games with his scoring ability.
MP deciding where to go with it. From downtown. Rebound by Johnson. The Nuggets trail by 14. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Koulibaly comes in for McCollum. MP showing the range.
He's been incredible tonight. Seemingly scoring at will. Really powering his team forward.
Pass to Jokic. 1:06 left in the third. Pickett, no good. Washington leading now by 15. Here comes MP, and the dunk by MP.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Pickett passes to Jokic. Here's Pickett. Jokic with the screen on Koulibaly. Here's Pickett. And it's sent back by Shore. Washington's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 58.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jokic passes to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A 3 from MP. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Crawford. Drills it from outside. Crawford's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
He got it again. Sensational.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of it.
Getting ready for the Wizards. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th. Nice execution down low.
Excellent quickness that time by Hardaway. Allows him to do work inside.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got MP. Marvin Bagley is out there with George. Then there's McCollum. And it's Middleton in at the 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Let's lose a 3. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Jokic. The slam by Jokic.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket.
Now by 12. MP outside. Jacks up a 3. Good, another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for 3-point shots made. Cam Johnson, he drills the 3.
Boy, as a shooter, if you've got space, Jokic will find you. It's as simple as that.
And we've got a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He knows every possession is critical now. Kisper's checked in for Bagley. The drive by MP.
Good cut by MP there. Love that aggressive approach.
The Nuggets trail by 14. Now Jokic. 9 feet out. Middleton pulls it down. MP outside. Fires the three. That one misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Washington.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man.
And again for three.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, count it.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so, MV will bring it up for Washington. Launches it. Connects again. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
MP, congrats on the win. I know this is one of the games you've highlighted on your social channels as being pivotal to your MVP case. How do you think you fared? Kevin, over to you.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now...
Hey, Ma, how's it going?
He's great. He's in really good spirits.
Okay, well, did the test fine?
That he needs surgery. But the prognosis, it's really, really good.
Ma.
Yes, they need to put a stent in, and I know it sounds scary, but the doctor said it's a very common procedure. And like I said, the prognosis is great.
Yeah. I guess that's good. Can I talk to him?
Oh, he's sleeping right now, honey, but I will have him call you in the morning.
And how are you holding up?
I'm fine, MP, and your father is fine too. Everything is going to be okay.
I need you to keep reminding me that Dad's a fighter.
Your dad is a fighter. I love you.
right now, Ma, but thanks.
I love you, honey.
I love you too, Ma. Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Yo, wait. If you're here, who's helping out with the restaurant?
Your Uncle Rick. You know, she's staying with us for a little while, just until the surgery.
Uncle Rick?
Yep.
Really? Dad, Uncle Rick can't make toast.
Look, we've been having the same regulars for the last 20 years. I think we'll be just fine.
All right. Yeah,
Good to see you.
Thank you. So be honest. How are you feeling?
I'm here, ain't I?
Yeah, but I know you. Heck, I'm surprised they even let you fly.
Well, let me. Oh, no. You can't keep this up in the cage. Look, I'm good, man. I keep telling you that.
I know, it's just... It's a lot for all of us.
Yeah. Listen, if I'm not scared, then you should be. It is my chest they're cutting into, okay?
Yeah, I hear you, but... in my mind... it's just causing...
You better be. Because I don't want my last memory of you getting work tonight.
I'm dead.
What, too far, too soon, what?
No, that was actually funny. Oh. Which is rare for you.
Oh, no, come on, man, quit playing. I'm always funny.
Well, I got you courtside seats tonight.
Oh, cool.
Hey, just make sure you don't spill no drinks. I don't need them roasting you on the Jumbotron.
Oh, no, wait, where you got those hands from? I got a steel grip, man. Come on.
I know you got that old man strength.
No. I was stronger than you when I was your age.
Huh?
Right? Yeah.
Are you okay? Did they not test your brain while you were in the hospital?
Hey, don't worry about my brain, okay? you got a game to win. And the MVP trophy to take home.
Yeah, I hear that, Pops.
Okay.
There he is. Get after that, Pete.
The setting is Washington, D.C. and Capital One Arena. The Bucks taking on the Wizards. For Milwaukee, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring it all back together and get things on track with a win. Wizards. Bucks is up next.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner, Trent Jr. and Kuzma on the wings, and it's Anthony in at the point guard position. We know things can get heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
As you know, MP and Giannis are both having MVP caliber seasons. I talked to MP earlier about how he's approaching this game, and he said it's hard to match Giannis in a physical battle. That's why he's won MVP before. We need to defend without fouling and make him earn earn his points on the floor and not at the free throw line. Can't argue with MP's logic there, guys.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Thanks for that report, Allie. A quick start to the career of MP. Already at 2,000 points, Graham.
Yeah, MP is the fastest to 2,000 points in 40 years. Zion was on a similar path, so the future is so bright for him. Can't wait to see MP develop. He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. MP's got 9.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They need this, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the three-pointer by Washington.
This is where Adetokounmpo is most dangerous, using those long strides to explode to the rim.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Washington leading by 11. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
From deep, MP. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Kuzma for 3. McCollum pulls it in. For Washington, they've got 7 of 8 in the basket. From deep, MP. The rebound by Turner. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 12-point game coming off that win against the Sixers.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
Well, it comes down to preparation. They were ready for that game and kept the crowd out of it for the most part.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Trent. Antetokounmpo has got his second basket of the night. Here's MP. He gets it in there.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
58 seconds left to play in the first. Antetokounmpo finds Turner. Down low. Here's Trent. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Loving the skill Trent has inside. Just finding a crack in the armor to get the bucket.
From deep, MP. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Now here's Trent. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. It's Kuzma with the miss. Washington leading by 11. From deep, MP. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. MP getting it. Could stop him. Back after this. Champagny. He's checked in for Kiss. Middleton comes in for Whitmore. And MP subbed in for Johnson. Milwaukee also changed it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Rollins. Bucks trail by 11. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching to over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
A two-way talent. All right, Shams, thanks very much. They've got Keyshawn George. MP is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Trailblazers was tremendous. He added 61 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys?
All right, Alec, thanks for the update. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying himself.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And Washington making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. The D's right on him. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And Kuzma the bucket on the assist from Trent. 6 points for Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, Kuzma does have this flexibility in his shooting.
Here's MP. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Drives to the hoop. Trent from long range. Rebound Washington. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Bucks. That one in Milwaukee.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
And being slow on your rotations is a killer. There's not a team in the league that won't punish you for that.
Pass to Porter. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, look at Giannis power in.
Playing some bully ball inside. Giannis using his size and frame to get his finish.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. McCollum, he's checked in for Washington. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Anthony's checked in for Porter Jr. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Middleton passes to MP. 41 seconds left in the second period. And again, Washington with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Anthony feeling it out a bit. Up and over McCollum. That one's wide left. Wizards leading by 19. From deep, MP. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got assist number 7 tonight. And here is Antetokounmpo. He picked up 24 points in their last win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he was so disruptive at the defensive end. 4 steals on the night. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And so it's the Washington Wizards, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
The anticipation is real. Everyone wants to know who's going to be showing out. I know who I'm picking.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Washington Wizards. Appreciate you joining us.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Now let's send it down to Allie, who has a report on MP.
Well, as I'm sure you've heard, MP's father is on the mend from a recent heart attack. The recovery is going well enough that his doctor cleared him to fly, and he's in the stands today. MP told me, quote, "Seeing him out there, that means the world to me. Something I will never take for granted again." As wholesome an answer as you'll get, guys.
Well, nothing keeps you whole like family. Thank you. On the court right now for the Bucks. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Anthony is out there with Gary Trent, and it's Turner in at the 5 down low. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch. Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Meeting the defense's challenge. That's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
First trip to the line for him here. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I'd think about throwing something new at it. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And let's take a look at the power rankings and see how these teams compare across the league. Taking a look at the Lakers, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where the Wizards are, they are about average. When we get to this point of the season, right in the middle, your ranking is just who you are.
Antetokounmpo outside. Trent outside. There's the 3. McCollum pulls it in. McCollum's got 4 rebounds now.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Trent. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Assist goes to
Antetokounmpo has got 5 assists in the game. There's no question about the skill level of C.J. McCollum, a long-time NBA Stars fan.
Well, look, at this point, it's just muscle memory for him. From so many spots on the floor, B.A., one of the things that impresses me the most is how he scores against good defense. And when a guy like Gary Trent Jr. is hitting shots, it can be bad news because he won't relent now. He's going to keep going after it.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by Champagnie.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Beyond the arc. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
1:57 left in the third. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Antetokounmpo has got 14 points for the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And got it! Another basket!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Anthony finds Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Driving inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 16 points for him.
Well, he can be like a train on rails when Giannis is driving at the rim. Impossible.
Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
MP shot is off. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Kuzma, the pass to Trent, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Kuzma outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Kyle Kuzma. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in.
Good. Another from 3.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Wizards. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a...
Making a change here. MP's checked in. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. MP is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Bilal. And good! There's another!
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Pass to Trent. Lets the 3 fly. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Captain clutch. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Cole Anthony.
Your young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition. Still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet.
80 points. Only 2 people in the history of the league have reached 80 points before tonight, MP. What are you feeling right now?
I feel pretty incredible.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your team.
I'm sorry, I'm not usually at a loss for words, but I'm not sure what to say right now.
Understandable. Congratulations.
Actually, I know exactly what to say. I told you so. Anyone who doubted me, for all the people who never believed in me, look at me. And now look at you. And to any kid out there watching this right now, and you're trying to achieve something great, don't listen to the haters. They're gonna lose and you're gonna win. And when you...
BA, over to you.
And that's gonna do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off.
All right, we're here with MP at tonight's VIP. MP's dad.
No, most people call me Matt.
Can I call you Matt?
No.
All right, Matt.
All right. This is the third game in our MVP series, another important one.
Feeling you, MP.
It's about game time. Bring the pain time.
Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Alan, and the NBA starting Greg to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone. MP showing you have to stay connected to him the moment he crosses half court.
So the New York starting five. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. Now let's check in with Allie and see what she has for us on MP. Allie, take it away.
There's a lot on the line for the MVP race tonight with MP and Jalen Brunson both on the court. I talked to MP about what makes Brunson so good, and he said it's his tenacity. He can hit every shot, and he keeps coming at you, wave after wave. That's the kind of mentality that we have to match tonight. We'll see if MP and his team are up for the challenge, guys.
Great report as always. It definitely is going to be a challenge. Bridges outside. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. After Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. Brunson, good.
No doubt Brunson committed to getting his rhythm. He wants to be a provider on the scoreboard.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
With them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. The three from MP. Another miss by MP. For the New York Knicks, they won their last contest against the Lakers.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this.
MP outside. Here's Bagley, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bagley's got his second basket of the night.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Towns for three. Washington with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The three from MP. Rebounded by Hart.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
The three from MP. Gets the three-pointer to fall. MP's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Washington. Knicks trail by 4. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take his chance to talk to his guys.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset, get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Anunoby, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mikal Bridges. Hart outside, the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Wizards leading by 4. MP outside. The three, And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Not a contested MP from out there. He is more than capable from three.
Towns a screen on MP. Kept alive. Robinson finds Towns. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP deciding where to go with it. And again, Washington with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Brunson in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. For Washington, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Fires the 3. MP again from deep. MP's got 15.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Hart outside. George against Towns. Pass to Brunson. Good defense by MP.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Fires the 3, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense
and an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Wizards out front. And some changes. George is checked in for Johnson. MP comes in for Whitmore. And McCollum subbed in for Johnson. And a switch here also for New York. Anunoby's checked in. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. Cullum is out there with MP. Then it's George. And it's Champagnie in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Pass to Robinson. Here's Yabusele. New York, no good that time either. And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Sacramento played some superb basketball. He dropped 48 points, and he made a significant contribution from beyond the arc, as usual. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but go proud, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Bagley, he's checked in for Washington. And New York with a change here, too. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Yabusele. And that one's good. MP.
I love the mindset there from MP, coming right back with his own triple. You don't see that in a lot of guys his age.
Clarkson passes to Bridges, and it's good, 2 points. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Coulibaly finds MP. For 3, and again.
And in terms of first-year players, he is one of the most high-volume scorers in league history. He's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie.
Yeah, you just get the sense there is so much more in store for this young talent. The sky is the limit.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Towns. From past the arc. The kick out to Anunoby. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson at point-blank range.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A three from MP. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Towns. Back to Clarkson. Some nice passing by New York here. On deep, Brunson. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And got it! Another basket.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Brunson and the rejection by MP.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A jump hook, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back right after this.
You hear that?
Yeah.
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
Lindsay road trip ahead, but that's a challenge they can rise to. Chance to...
And that is it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. We've got Josh Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Anunoby in at the 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D with Chelsea.
MP against Brunson. Here's the drive. The kick out to Towns. Pass to Brunson. And the rejection by MP. And Towns gets it to go. Here's MP. He's got 44. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 46 points.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Back to Brunson. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Wizards. McCollum's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Back to you.
No quit. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
And good. He hits it again.
And this is an all-time great score, a 50-point performance tonight.
Valley's just cracked the top 5, alone in 5th place for the most career 50-point performances. From deep, Brunson.
And he really seems to just have lost his touch at halftime.
New York, no good that time either. MP, good.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Hart outside. Bridges outside. And the 3 ball is good. Bridges has got 8 points.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Washington. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. And a fast break now for New York. Bridges for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Inside, here's Robinson. Oh, and he just jams it right over MP. Wow.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Brunson. Over MP, and there's Brunson. That's good on the assist by Hart.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in.
Hart outside. Towns wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And here's MP. Good. That's another bucket.
And what's another 60-burger to him? I mean, you can almost expect it from him at this point.
And he is now within distance of the most 60-point games in a single season. He could do it.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
A 3 from MP. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Right side Robinson. Back to Brunson. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brunson's got 4 points this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And here's MP for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
MP has been leading the charge for Washington. They kept going to him again. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because
to make substitutions. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems. And at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. They've got MP. Keyshawn George is out there with Bagley. Then there's McCollum. And it's Kispert in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Solid rebound there. And with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Fires for three. And another one falls. Amazing.
An elite talent in just his rookie.
MPI, I know you're going through some personal. Back to you, Kevin.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I guess silence for the pregame playlist was the right move. Looking like the.
Yeah, for sure. But I just got to say, good game, MP.
Ain't ready, MP. Can I take you tonight? Yeah. You want to grab burrito? Yeah, grab me one. Okay, see you there.
You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
I got you. You know what time the surgery is again?
I don't know. It's supposed to be over sometime in the second quarter, but you never know. Could run longer.
That is true. You know what you want to talk about for the video?
No, I'm just gonna wing it. Talk about how I'm the best, we're gonna win, like and subscribe.
Show them who you are tonight, MP.
So I'm thinking about letting kids plan the vacation. Pick 3 destinations.
Are there any players with any experience with a hot machine? Yeah, absolutely.
issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Wizards along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond and address your concern immediately. If you still want to be a part of any Wizards upcoming home game, then please visit us online or the ticket booth for available tickets. The National Basketball Association and your Washington Wizards are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience.
I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty
of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Let's toss it over to the sideline for news on MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, pretty auspicious record he set. The most 60-point games in a season. He's on a tear for the ages and has established himself as one of the most combustible scorers in the game. Guys?
Yeah, all right. He is combustible. Thank you very much. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Payton in at the 3 slot. And still fresh on everybody's mind, the moment when MP eclipsed the incredible point total that Michael Jordan scored in his legendary 1986-87 season. Greg, you remember it well. It was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he scored 3,041 points that year, the highest total of his career. It's stunning to see a player surpass it, and that's the kind of generational talent MP is.
And here is Payton, following the three-pointer by MP. Payton passes to Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first of the Warriors.
Oh, you can always count on Curry for a clapback triple.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by MP. Curry's shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Nice, a mid-range jumper by Middleton. I didn't know guys were allowed to take that shot anymore.
The drive by MP.
Well, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Curry with a wide-open look. Washington with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. MP, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Green. Fades back, and there it is for him.
Anytime the Warriors are getting shots like that from Draymond, it is a good thing for their team.
A three from MP, and he's good on the three ball. MP's got his third basket of the night.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Curry outside, the rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Washington. MP outside, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Pass to Podziemski. Down low. Outside for Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got 9.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Payton from outside. And Sarr pulls it down. On the wing, MP. Defended by Kuminga. Drains the three.
Pointer. Not a contested people out there. He is more than capable from 3.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Curry with it. Now defended by MP.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
A 3 ball. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Kisper's checked in for Washington. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry against MP. Takes the three. Rebound by the Wizards. And GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player. And the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance. But threes are still their best bet.
They've got MP. Kispert is out there with Koulibaly. Then there's McCollum. And it's George in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Celtics just played phenomenal. He picked up 66 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks as always, Allie, for that great report. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Stars checked in for the Wizards. Draymond Green is checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Curry. 27 points last game. And a wide open look for MP. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards. Curry deciding where to go with it. What a deep shot from Steph Curry.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one. And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And the basket by Curry.
What a response from Curry. Gotta know he's coming for his revenge.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one back.
He has been leading the charge for the Wizards. He has been a long-range assassin today. With his work that quarter, his total number of threes is up to 7. Back to the action in just a minute.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are...
They're getting bullied on the defensive end, but they're still standing. That says something.
Yeah, giving up so many easy buckets. How are they going to still win this?
And now that we have a second here, and that concludes...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Pajemski. Dominguez steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Dayton in at the 3 spot. And here's MP for 3. Connects from three-point range. MP's got the first basket of the second half here for the Wizards. Curry with it. He's got 18. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Outside Curry. Good, another from three.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Sean Charania calling in. Sean, what do you have for us?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's.
And for the latest news on
Şuşan George vardı, Kerem sokuyor.
Thanks, well, I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery." Fingers crossed. Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Our thoughts and prayers going that direction. My goodness, a lot for
Gaston
him.
MVP.
Keyshawn George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's McCollum. Then it's MP. And it's Czar in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Kuminga fires. Middleton pulls it down.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
MP. It's MP muscling his way for two.
Just an important bucket from MP, and he knows it too.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Kuminga. Green with a screen for Kuminga. Got it to go off the glass.
And how about that composure from Kuminga, answering the call when his team needed him.
MP against Curry. MP, that triple is down.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Curry. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. Curry outside. Puts the move on. Blocked again.
Nice awareness right there. MP doing a good job getting his timing right.
Nice.
Knocked down the three.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Curry. The three is off.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Knocks down the three.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Once again, Curry, this man has made a living out of big shots like this one.
MP, 12-footer, gets it.
Spectacular. I mean, lights out shooting here down the stretch. All of a sudden now, they're in a position to win the game.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Green. Curry outside, beyond the arc. And there's the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB physical, get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset. Not just for himself, but for this team. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
One big thing you love about Alex Sarr, he's got that 7'4" wingspan, and as he gets older, he'll fill out that frame plus add to his game.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Sarr pulls it down. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Kirk. MP. Off target from outside. And so Washington takes the win. Even early on.
Memorable evening. MP passes 4.
Yeah, Dom. It's fun to have.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic.
Hey, Mom, how's he doing?
Oh, he's great. The doctor said everything went super smooth.
That's good. That's really good. Can I talk to him now?
He's still coming out of anesthesia, but as soon as he's ready, I'll have him call you.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Of course. Hey, you know the last thing he did before he went under?
No, what?
He made me show him your video. Oh, he said you looked a little bloated. He wanted me to tell you to hydrate.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's my dad.
Get some rest, honey. We'll call you later.
You too, Mom. Bye. Fifth game in our MVP series, and I'm
going up against SGA tonight.
Yeah, that's my guy. He came on the show once before I even got drafted, so I always got love for SGA.
All right. Does that make it hard to go up against him? You'll be friends and all?
Nah, man. Come on. That makes me want to kill him even more, bro. Like, do you like losing to your friends?
Absolutely not.
Well, there you have it. Shay, I'm coming. Baby, nothing personal, as you know. I got mad love for you. It's just strictly business. Trying to get that dub, baby. MP out.